I guess chat doesn't want to pick any numbers, so we're gonna... Oh, wait, no. Gamba picked 8642. So we'll start out with Gamba's numbers here of 8642. And give me two numbers, J-Pop.
Two numbers. Let's go with 79.
79 and 12.
And 12, okay.
So we got 86427912.
All right.
And it has been randomized and created here.
And it is...
As usual on my computer, I am going to date it here so I have a record of when we ran it.
Oh my god. You keep records of all that stuff?
I do.
I have a very thorough brother right now that I just I mentally punched in the face right now. However, if I'm ever going to go back and play Monster Rancher 2, I will be asking for the book that has the moves, the color coordinations, the different monster types.
I tend to be like super organized with this kind of stuff. Call me crazy, but...
My sister's asking if you have a notepad and a sister that takes equal types of notes. My brother and my sister can. I am the one in the family that does not.
There it is. Right on my camera. And actually, as you're mentioning about my notepad, I gotta rewrite the stuff on here before we start. So I'm not wasting time here.
Ooh, I gotta
writing everything down.
I gotta take down your screen, okay? And now my sister's asking if you categorize in color code. Chronological or alphabetical?
I'm all for that kind of stuff.
Chat, you really do love me because I'm the quote-unquote lovable idiot, huh? That's the shtick, huh? Aw, sis.
All right.
Where's the punchline in this one? I'm waiting. Is idiot a bad word, Donut? No, Gabba, I am lovable. That part I'm sure about. See, chat, you're off your game. Because you guys would have just been like, you're not lovable, and then not mention the idiot part, right? I don't consider myself an idiot.
All right, I'm done writing here.
Thought about it.
Okay, splits are up.
Lovable camera's wrong.
I better turn off J-Pop's thing here so I'm not cheating. Okay. Let's see what kind of characters we got here. And if we got bad characters, we're just going to have to blame Gamba for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Gamba. What is up with this, Gamba? Explain yourself. Heart of thinking, are you an HR king? Huh.
Okay. A little different from these last characters.
Just a little bit. Gamba. Yeah, Gamba. I also had a wife and couldn't keep her. I'm a weeder. I'm a wiener. I'm a cheater. I'm a pumpkin eater. You got me, Gamba.
All right. Yep. I think I'm going with this one.
Oh.
And just for fun, look who I'm naming my character. So, this is a little secret here. I'm gonna throw off my competition here. So my character is gonna be Valsu. See? For those of you watching my stream.
Damn it.
So that's the secret. I'm going to throw off my competition by using the character Valsu. All right, if we're ready to go, I will do the countdown.
Not yet, because I am now changing my name. And I'm just going to throw all... Now, I've got something in here, too. All right, now I'm ready.
Are you using Lux?
No. There's a 1 in 7th possibility that I'm lying on that one.
All right, you ready now?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Just like he always wanted to be, Zero picks up the mirror. Look at Zero. Doesn't he look like a hero?
Don't step on it. That lady in that room is not going to be too happy with you. Alright, I guess I gotta do this because... Okay.
My character looks like a nerd. My character keeps notes. It still has notes from 1998. Nerd.
That's one of the things that was not randomized. This item right here. That's one of the ones that was missed. That is vanilla. Okay. Yes. All right. Here we go with the game Dodge the Dots.
More dots. More dots. Alright, stop dots.
There we go. We got it. And there we go. We got it there too. We know where we're going.
But we should! It's a vanilla map.
Sue's gonna be on fire.
Zero, you can't sleep. You got work to do. Alright? Get your behind out there and do things. Ah, boo!
And that guy's really trying to rip me off. Oh, lol. Gonna make the same mistake I made last game.
I hope to not do that either.
Alright, Val Sue is making some progress here.
Oh, thank God. Alright. I tried to go for a speed kill, but none of it was working in my favor.
Okay. Not what I planned for. Val Sue did not hold up too well there.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, sis. Love you. Night. Look forward to next Wednesday. Real streams start again then. Everybody prepare for the audio garbage.
Alright, good job, Val Sue. Now, do we have guesses of who hired the hitman?
Ooh.
Maybe. My guess is going to be Val Sue. Other people have guesses.
I'm gonna go with Camille.
Camille, huh?
Because I think everybody is still in the rotation, right? At least I want to say that Camille is still in that rotation list.
Alright, let's see if we get through this. You do that.
Ooh, that's scary.
Bye-bye, Valsu.
Oh, that's so disappointing!
Oh, actually, yeah, let me load up on these.
I always hate it. Right at the, you know, you get through 2.5 enemies and the last one is like, oh, that's right, BAM! You don't get any of that. Sit down.
Let's make this attempt again.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Planking going here.
Alright, everyone, make your Python guesses. If I even can get there.
Ooh, this seems vanilla.
Who's who? Never mind. That's exactly what I was asking, Keen. Zero, your spells suck. And you have suck.
Most likely, J-Pop's probably ahead of me.
I don't know.
Oh, so that's who it was that hired him.
Oh.
You do that.
I guess either of those could be.
And you do that too. There. Okay. That gives me a little more comfort. Okay.
Nah.
That is a lot of HP, bro.
Oh my god, we found harps. Alright, good. I won't get sucked this race. Actually, I am not buying any more bee fossils. Those things are evil. Hiya. Okay, alright. Okay.
Yeah. No. Sure, why not?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's funny that both of us say that at the exact same time.
I wonder why. I
wonder if that was like a high five or something.
I was shopping. Were you shopping? I think this run might get tight really fast.
Let's see if we can dodge these dots. Probably not.
Oh, I should have checked. There's a decent chance. Nah, okay.
Let's see who we got here. Actually, I guess I'll try. I mean, sure.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I got a partner.
Ooh.
And hopefully I won't get a betrayal. It's probably not who you think.
I actually thought a lot of things right at that moment. Kind of want to. I think I should. Alright. Here's your one good hint. I was pro. Good.
Kinda figured you'd probably be a little ahead of me.
Just a pinch, huh? Oh, that's it. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright. Here we go. I do have enough, but it was so painful. At least I think I do. Oh my god. Just barely, chat. Just barely.
yeah, I forgot I shouldn't do that with him. That works.
Alright, reconfigured Python. Let's go. Let's do this.
How's the rematch going?
It went well. It is over.
Sadly, I'm getting my first split of the game here at 18 minutes in.
First split? I don't know where you're...
First split of the game. My splits are probably a little different from yours.
That's... yeah. I am a little shocked that we don't have the same first splits. I just think that would have been rather close. I'm used to seeing your level splits when you actually do the run.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go give this a shot. Not doing this J-pop style, though.
Stealth-like then, huh? Secrets. Keep it close to the chest.
What? You again? Bad?
Hey!
Alright, Valsu. Teach him a lesson.
Oh good, Zero got some mirrors. He breaks all of them when he looks at them.
Now I think I know what you were all happy about before. Valsu is happy about it too.
Ooh. Just now makes me wonder, when we thought we high-fived, what actually made you go, ooh. Alright, well, I'm not letting up. I'm blasting ahead.
Hey!
Let's see, I need to make sure I save in places, too. I'm not gonna forget that. But I won't save here, because I have a save coming up.
Traitor has been determined.
Oh yeah! Chat! Who's the Patrov King? Make your guesses.
I'm gonna have to throw my guess in for Valsu. We got like
Hey,
a Valsu theme going here in this.
Have a good dinner. I look forward to eating after I'm done with this.
2 more items left. Get out of the way.
That was actually kind of big right there.
Cool.
I think we'll be fine.
Just what I was looking for.
Alright. I have saved. I'm okay.
And let's see if I'm gonna be okay here. I just saved too.
I hope Valsu dies.
Time to get the marching going here.
Nobody's made a guess. How come nobody's making guesses? I'm gonna guess it's Camille.
No betrayal. We do not have a betrayer betraying.
It's funny that you should meet Zero like this, Apprentice King. King Apprentice. Patroff King. It's funny that Zero should meet you of all people.
Hey, people could throw in guesses on my end too.
Ew, Coolio! That sucks. Alright, so...
You know what, let me play this a little safe. Let me go get the items I need here. I didn't have money when I was here earlier.
Were you able to recover, Coolio? That's probably the most important thing.
Alright. Oh, you know what? Let me actually check this. I forgot how much it is, but if we can get this, we'd be in really good shape. Ah, we're not quite there yet. Okay. He will not take it, huh? Ooh. Gems.
Alright, just avoided that.
That's kind of bad.
Like, bad or like Michael Jackson bad?
Like time waste bad.
Hmm. disappointed. Chat, if I say it's bad, like Egon bad, how many of you get that? Yes.
All right.
But do you get it, Gamba? Do you?
Alsu did it.
Yay, Valsu, you did it.
Got the star rune. You again. I don't like you in vanilla, and I don't like you in this randomizer.
A sage. A mutant?
Some other dude.
The guy in Zealous between the inn and the entrance that, like, walks in front of you and blocks your path. That guy?
A different dude. Alright, where is it gonna be? Andom or Dwayne?
The Rock Johnson.
Or Grind Tower.
Oh, that's not good.
Looks like it's gonna be Dwayne. We get a fire cloak.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so dare I ask, who was your trader?
My trader was... Valsu.
Ah! Didn't quite work out that way for me. I didn't have Valsu as my trader.
Valsu didn't kill Valsu.
It happened to be Fireman.
Ooh, Wilmy. It was clearly Camille. No, Gamba! It could have been Valsu on his end because his name is Valsu, there's a character Valsu, you know. Valsu.
I think J-Pop's familiar with that old trick.
You never know. I mean, I could be lying, or Hilux, I could be lying or telling the truth that Valsu was my Patrov King. And it's just funny because, you know, his name is Valsu. There's just like layers of meta on it.
That's it? You gotta be kidding me. Ooh. Hey, I just actually thought of something. If you accidentally drop the sky rune,
It's a soft
I wonder
lock.
if you could go to the inn and use those flags to get yourself back in the game.
You can get the Brand 2 ship, but you cannot get the Sky Ruin back itself. That is the exact instance where I first learned about the flags and why I needed to use them, was that exact scenario.
Alright, Blue Man down.
You could do it, but then chat calls you a cheater for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And they tell me that I deserve whatever misfortune I have coming.
Alright. Now Sue is getting stronger, flexing his muscles.
You keep saying Valsu, and even though I know it's a tactic, I still see Valsu. I see you running Valsu. It's working. It's like poker. Is he bluffing? Is he not? Nah, he's been doing that the whole time. But what about this time? This time it might be different. That was kind of scary. Bleh.
Hey! My buddy happens to be here.
Alright, Doors, I have to talk to you from the side because a monster was going to try to interact with me. Was it a good dinner, Sia?
Not promising anything to you, buddy.
Oh no. I'm gonna have some sort of processed food tonight because I'm out of leftovers, and I'll cook
That
tomorrow.
was a long walk. Let me actually save, just in case. Oh, my money! I didn't even realize that. This is good. I got money.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's do it. Don't think we can get this yet. Yeah, I think so. Not the important one, though.
Oh boy.
Any guesses on what kind of chips?
Watch this totally not be worth it.
Hey, look who's there. My buddy.
Buddy? Ooh.
Gotta love it when my character sees his brother. His twin brother.
So, you are not Valsu at all, Valsu. I don't know if you heard the slight pauses as I tried to construct that sentence.
Alright, gotta talk to Dad here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
That's kind of trashy. Probably not any better than that. Let's reset that. Okay.
In the words of somebody, it's about time.
Let's see if I can make it through this risky part of the game.
I am saving into lane. Saving into lane. Make sure you save it to lane.
Oh, I know why. Okay, safe. Let's do this. Make the walk from here. Alright, airport.
I'm actually going really slow right now. I keep running into fights.
I don't know what this hermit is doing over here.
It is funny when a hermit is in the third continent.
The hermit that swings the cane like Valsu. His brother. I don't know if you noticed that, but they seem to resemble each other that way. They both have their canes, they both swing it the same way.
Huh.
They are brothers. I'm mainly getting this just for cash. Oops.
The Tafana reward. Oh no.
You get to try some of the chips yet?
Yes, I tried the chips.
Pretty good chips, huh?
Yeah, they're a lot better than I expected.
Ah, that seems pretty good. That works too. That one. Not bad. Better do my save here in Tulane, and then I'm going to lose.
And chocolate cake! Did you bring some for the rest of the class?
Oh, I did it again.
Okay, I have not saved in Tulane, but I saved right in the town before I came here, so close enough. Alright? I am paying attention. And everything will be fine. See ya! Ooh, oh. Ooh, I'm such a derp. That don't mean anything right now. This may come to bite me. I think I'll be fine though.
I did want to check this too.
I killed the Petrov King! I killed Joe's Petrov King. And it was satisfying.
Hey, Rockman.
You know, I kind of used to think Wilmy looked like the Thing from the Fantastic Four.
The Thing on...
Like, cause of Wilmy's like rock-like scale body, it sometimes would make me think that he looked like the Thing of the Fantastic Four.
Ah. So, the very first time you ever played this game, who was the character you used?
Lux. It was Lux.
Ah, okay. For me, Valsu.
Was that... No, Zero did Camille. I think Valsu was his second. Wilmy was my second. Alright. Why was that a problem last time?
What? That is weird. Huh. whatever. Alright, going to lose. Alright, anybody want to throw in their guesses for the town and or the trader? I mean, not the trader, the Skyrune Apprentice.
Dawain and Lux.
Nope. The airport.
Oh, okay.
And not there. Third location. Oh, Isuna. She says it's mine and I have no intention of sharing it. Oh yeah, I'm taking it by force.
I am fighting the betrayer, but I don't think this is the text of the Skyrune.
Well, we are in the right location. Let's head over.
I just
here
killed an
and get
innocent
on our
demon, everybody.
737 Max 9.
Waifu, you want to join me? Chat, quick! Quick! Do I trade for Asuna? Or do I kill her?
Go for it.
Quick, chat! You need to hurry! Time's of the essence!
Alright.
Speedrun Joe. I am racing Speedrun Joe on his Twitch channel.
Nope. Door blew off the 737. We got a problem.
Oh, Pelindran, you're too slow. I took her to the grave, and it's over. She's gone.
Actually, the Skyrune Apprentice can come back.
Oh, yes. Yes, they can. But for all intents and purposes, now, she's dead to me.
Probably not going to be taking any more fights.
Yeah.
By the way, what town was she in?
She was in Pell.
Oh, Pell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of Bonro. I was going to say, they don't show up in Bonro or Zealous.
See, you're saying that, and I want to... I feel like that's not true. However...
At least, I've never seen them in those towns.
I've always started with those two towns. But also, like, when I go, in vanilla, apprentice hunting, it's where I start. So maybe I'm, like, transposing some of that activity on top of it. So I'm not 100% sure, but I would bet it's there. I would bet you are correct. But right now, my heart can't agree with it. Because it thought otherwise for so long.
One thing I have noticed, though, it seems like they show up on the northern continent more often than on the other locations.
Yes, but also that's... math gets in the way of that. I actually thought about that a long time ago. The number of towns in that one continent compared to the other is greater, so they will show up there more. If in pure 100% randomness, it should show up there more because there are simply more towns.
True. Rockman. But when I'm playing it on vanilla, because there's no menu wrap, then I normally start with IGUS, and then I just work my way down.
And you've never had to go back, because assuming you have all of them, right?
Right. I haven't had to do Bonro or Zealous at all, doing it that way.
All right. See, that kind of evidence...
Something's changed in Randomizer.
Possible. That kind of evidence sits really well with me, because I'm the type of person that if I can, I will do it this way, the same way, every time. You know, if possible. If it has to veer off course, there's a reason. But since there's a default reason, right, it makes it more reliable on why and how I go through that, so.
But in Randomizer, what I do because of the menu wrap is I wrap up and I start in the northern continent. And it's a little faster menuing to the like doing the menu wrap and hitting the pound that way versus going down to IGUS and doing it that way.
Yeah, because by default you have to at least, whether your method or mine, you're going through 2 towns or 4 towns for you, 5, Mellinham, and right, 5 clicks or 1 click, depending on where you start, you might as well, you know, go the other way.
Yeah.
I love, that's probably the best quality of life in this game is that menu wrap. It's probably the biggest godsend in this whole randomizer. That
Alright, no petrifying Gariso.
And I'm about to break the curse. So you're ahead of me. You're a good chunk ahead of me. And my time's hot, too. Your time's even hotter. Go and save. Now, I'm not that far behind you. So what risks am I going to take to try to catch up?
Boosted.
What risk can I take?
One shortcut I do not recommend is not saving before Monmo.
That's actually probably the only shortcut, though, that I probably could really gain time with, but it's like the worst 7-second gain that I'm going to try, and there's still more after that. I actually don't see... You know what? The only way I'm going to catch up is if there's a grandma like last game. Probably. A big wall, vacuums or powerful spells that could put you down.
Or some crazy overworld encounter.
That could be. Yeah, I ran into Grandpa in the last run, but he, you know, it wasn't a it wasn't a time sync fight or anything like that, because it easily could be. And the only reward for beating him out in the overworld is that you know you get to do him again later on.
One thing that could potentially catch you up is if I get the soft lock.
That would do it. I think I'm about a death behind, because I had 1 death against Doritos. He fireballed me and that was it. It barely killed both. Unless you're a big old meat shield there. Oh no.
Actually got a gold split here.
Ooh. Gold split. Actually, I have lots of gold splits, but that's because this is like a new broken off segment. It's labeled traditional VMap percent. That's what I have it labeled as.
I'm actually not sure if I did this right, but I'm using my traditional flags splits for this, so I'm not sure how that's going to throw off my regular traditional flags.
The thing is, I have so many, I have just made so many different ones for all the ones that me and my brother have made up. When there are new ones, I just make more. So yeah. I have a whole bunch of them. I imagine at some points, I'm gonna have like traditional VMap and traditional vanilla map, and they're the same thing, but I couldn't remember, so I've done it again. Chat, I actually think if I just play this safe and straight up, you know where I could overtake Joe? I could get door 1 and he gets door 8. That's where I'll make up the time.
Well, there is a way I could get around that too. I do have money.
Forget the rules, I have money.
and Valsu does get let on the airship.
Yes.
By paying the guy.
Valsu does. But does this Valsu do it? Or is it the evil twin brother Valsu that could do it? I'm trying to not run into a fight. I ran into the fight. And it's got a dark trick to it, which means I have to actually do this fight.
Do I do the doors, or do I pay the guy? That is going to be the big question right now.
Well, chat, start making your door guesses. Doors 1 through 11. Because I'm going high risk because that's how I roll. We're going for the doors. I'm gonna guess door number 3 because I need this.
I hope for the best for J-Pop and hope for door number 1.
Aww, you are a sweet and naive competitor. I appreciate you.
And then watch it be door number 8.
Ah, that was the evil plan all along.
Alright, that's enough of this. I'm changing my plan.
This race is tight. It's been silently tough. Come on, Nana. Come on, Nana. Hachi. Q. Ju. Juichi.
Right. Let's just a quick try, see if we can. Wow! Oof. That was totally unplanned. Actually, you know what? Nah. Oof. Wow.
It's alright, I saved time here. Hey, Gamber,
That
entertain
might
me.
actually cause me to save a bit of time. What just happened there? Get to the doors yet?
Yes, I have.
And which one was it?
Gamba, if you would entertain me, ask me how much time did I lose? Please, chat, ask me how much time I lost. I'm gonna just hold Joe in suspense for another 5 or 6 seconds. The answer, Gamba, is all of it. I lost all the time. If you... I don't know how much time it is, Joe, but however much time it takes to go through every door till you get it on the very last door, that's how long it took.
Mm-hmm.
So it was door 11. When I said that I needed it. Have I ever gotten 11? I think I've gotten 10 and 8. I don't think I've ever gotten 9. I don't think I've ever gotten 11. I've gotten 11 at least once. Maybe. Was there a joke about it? So who's your favorite doctor, Joe? Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, or Dr. Fail?
Gotta be Dr. Fail.
Are you, like, a lot closer to him? I'm kinda close to him. Not that close yet.
I'm getting closer to him right now.
Okay. Oh, man. I'm not sure how close we're high-fiving right now.
Alright. I'm the closest to Dr. Fail that I'm gonna get to him.
I'm getting closer. Probably right when you said it was. Cause...
Alright, I'm running away from him now.
Oh, we missed the high five by that much.
I don't want anything to do with him anymore. But we may have just high-fived just now. Because I'm running in one direction, you're running in the other. And we might do the same thing again.
That's right. Well, I think we might be crossing high fives. This is exciting. This is neck and neck.
Oh, yeah. Wah-wah fight.
Mm-hmm.
There.
seem to recall laughing at me hilariously, which is why you think door 11, and that's a good reason why it would stick in your mind. Look! Gorisa ran away! You guys act like it was my fault. Okay? It was over then.
That was crazy.
And then I attacked and he took damage, and then I dodged an attack, and then it froze.
You know what was just crazy that happened on my screen? I walked through the door on the airship and was actually stuck on the other side. And then I turned around and I was able to go down the steps.
Did you just find another tune-up glitch spot that is not as useful as the tune-up glitch?
Something like that.
I see you didn't put that in the rules. I see what you're trying to
Come on.
Every fight counts from here on out. Like, we don't want to fight anybody right now.
Okay.
You going off to meet the grandparents?
I better play this safe. No messing around here right now. Oh, actually, I forgot. I could use that. Oops.
I did it!
Here.
I talked to
This
nothing.
is intense. It's so intense, it's so quiet.
It is. It really is. If I lose because I talk to air, I might be a little upset at that. If it's that close. What's the best strategy for this?
All right. Home stretch.
Despite how tight this race is, I am gonna save.
Alright, Valsu, finish this off strong.
Uh-oh. Did Joe lead me to believe that we were neck and neck when he was just slightly further ahead? I hope you guys are watching the multi-stream. This is probably intense right now. It's almost like me and Zero Game 3.
It's quiet when things are intense.
Mm-hmm.
That was very, very helpful. RNG.
Oh! Oh! Time!
Oh, wow.
Oh! I got
Something happened?
Did I overpeak? Time.
Oop. Rats.
Island Thunder! Ocarina Sai, thank you.
Stop that blizzard too.
Zero, you were the hero, and then you died. Thank you.
Time.
Ooh.
1:17:44.
1:16:37. Oh.
Just within a minute.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Wow.
Oh. I'm gonna send you a question on Discord.
GG.
GG's. Oh my god. You could cut the internet tension with a knife across. Oh wow.
He must have done something there at the end to get caught up. Although I had him doing a number of Blizzard 2s on me.
I think for starters, I should ask who your character was, because I would bet it was either Camille or Oven.
So, yeah. Camille as Valsu, and my partner was Olvin.
Okay, so you actually ran the exact same setup I did.
Oh, interesting.
God. What could I have done to make the difference? I skipped getting the Sky Ruin, and I actually only used the Wizard, Light, and Water Ruin against them. And I
interesting.
Yeah, I decided to judge how much I needed to do it, what I needed, and Blizzard 2, after the Water Ruin, killed him, so I didn't need to do the others.
Oh, so you used Blizzard 2 on Gorcia.
I actually used Laser. There was Laser 3 and Blizzard 2, which were the two main spells. And if one didn't work, I would try the other. So sometimes they were interchangeable in this.
Oh, interesting. So in that sense, you don't even need the Star Rune then.
If I find that the spells don't work, then I do it. If I find that, you know, when he hits, he kills you, then I do the Moon Ruin. I kind of almost do things on reaction. It depends the length of the fight, because if it's really, really short, then I'll sprint to kill him. But if he has 9,000 hit points, you're doing 600 damage, then I do all this stuff to endure the long fight. It depends how you run into it.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, because if it's randomized, then he could have a very low magic stat, and then if his magic stat is low, then you can just, just throw out like Fire 1, or... So with Olvin, then, were you mainly using Fire 1?
No, Blizzard. He had Blizzard 2.
Oh,
It was his first spell.
Fire 1 was really strong.
His Fire 1 was strong. It was. But to be honest, Camille, because his Laser 3 is also fast. And if I had a group, I used Blizzard 2, Camille had it also. So, and since Camille's the first person, I was choosing him. So I actually wasn't using Olvin. And that's actually also part of the reason why I was willing to take Asuna. Olvin had, in the run, had just become an extra turn. He actually didn't contribute really anything to the fights. He could, but Camille already did everything. So it almost didn't matter who was in that spot.
Now, one thing that was interesting, I don't know if you did this or not, I just took a random gamble in Melanam. I went into the weapon shop because you saw that weapon that was like plus 200 and something on Camille?
In Zealous? Or Camille? Or
Rablesk?
In Rablesk, yes.
Yeah, so I saved up for that. I got that for Camille, but Olvin could not equip it. So instead of me stopping in at all the different shops and everything, I just decided to gamble it at the very end. I walked into the weapon shop in Melanam, and there was a weapon for Olvin that was like plus 250 something. So I was like, wow. What are the odds of that?
Yeah. I wonder, there was a plus 200 weapon in Zealous for Olvin. Was the price around 2,500? 2,500?
I think so.
I think it was the same. That same weapon was in Zealous. When you said ooh and I said ooh, I found that weapon for Olvin at Zealous. That's what I said ooh.
Oh. Interesting.
Why did you say ooh?
I think one of the times was I just didn't realize how strong Blizzard 2 was.
When you find the spell, the one thing I will say though, even with Gorcia and all of this, Blizzard 2 and Thunder 1, because bosses use that spell, even if they have low magic stats, the ×7 magic boost, if it's that strong, it will still kill you. And that's actually probably one of the toughest things to fight, is a boss that has a group spell that can kill you in one shot and has enough speed, you know, that you're not dodging everything. That would be the only time I would get the Sky Ruin, because I almost never do. Because either the fight's over too quick or it goes on too long. It's almost never in between. and I try to if I actually decided this run to pick up all the ruins except the Sky Ruin, but I only used 3, but I had the option. A lot of times I only pick up 4: Wizard Light, Water, and the Wind Ruin. And hope that I hope that my speed just dodges everything and I can out DPS him and not spend time talking and getting the other ruins. Especially if you have good magic like Blizzard 2, like Laser 3, like Fire 1. If you have those spells that usually do a lot of high damage, then I'll try to skip the rest of it and go just on magic purely for speed. It's a lot of the calculated risks that I do at the end for, you know, to shave time in close races. When I was saying where I could save time, the Melanam save is one, but that's such a big risk to how long it takes to save. And I debated how much I wanted to gamble here. Gamba, like in the most lovable way, Gamba like an idiot likes to just grab the Wizard and Light Ruin and go.
Oh, okay.
I would say at least get the Water Ruin also. If you're gonna go minimum, those 3 are the minimum.
Yeah, I mean, Water Ruin, just taking him down by 50%, that right there in and of itself, I think is worth it. Unless he's got like 300 HP or something, if you know what I mean.
I think the lowest he can have, according to the math, is 1,000? I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I think that's the lowest. So it's like, yeah, that's pretty good, but like that's, you know, that's the best RNG. You know, it could go the other way. Also, wait a minute, is that correct? Because it's 2,000, right? No, it's 4,000. That's the original. The Water Ruin takes off
it drops 2,000 and then...
And it's... So whatever 14% of 4,000 is, that's the hit point thing.
One thing, though, that I am curious about. So, with the Sky Rune and the Wind Rune, in vanilla, Gorcia is 255, and then the Sky Rune and the... I'm sorry, not the... Yeah, the Sky and the Wind, that will drop the stats down to 200. Now, I heard that if you do the super speedrunish settings, that will bring it... like, it actually... like, as a glitch, Gorcia doesn't start with vanilla stats. He starts with 150. So if you use the Sky Rune on him, that will actually bring him up to 200. And I've experienced it where I've got the Gorcia encounter, and he would use, like, I don't know, Blizzard 2 or something, and it would just do 1 damage to the party. Then I use the Sky Rune, then it starts doing like 30 or 40 damage. So there is so it actually raises it. So I'm wondering if with traditional, let's just say he's got, I don't know, like 100 for magic, and then you use the Sky Rune on him. I wonder if that would actually bring it up to 200.
Huh. And you know what? You mentioned this the last time. I think I am very much stuck in the old mentality in how I understand the game, which may not be how the randomizer handles it. We were talking about this the last time, because yeah, you were saying that it actually would bring the stats up the way it worked, and make him stronger. And I think I just flat out forgot that fact.
Oh, but the thing is that in this specific run, I used the Sky Rune on Gorcia, and when he did Blizzard 2, he hit Olvin for 700 and something damage with Blizzard 2. So Olvin had 255 magic, so if it was lowered to 200, I don't see how that would have hit him for that much damage, unless there's something else that's coded into the randomizer that makes, like, for example, like Blizzard 2 was a stronger spell in this randomizer. So if there's like an additional add-on for Blizzard 2 that's randomized into it, I'm wondering if that may have been what hit him for that much damage.
You do
I don't know
know
if that makes sense.
do you know that the spells are actually go through 2 different sets of randomizers?
That's what I'm wondering about.
It
like,
is.
I'm wondering because you have the.
It is in their compounded. So when you got the boost, the magic boost, so you can do up to 700, and with the scaling, the spell powers, 14 to 700%, that actually means that the spells could be 49 times their original strength.
Yeah, like for example, with Fire 1 and Fire 2 in vanilla, Fire 1, it's based off of your magic stat, but then there's like an extra boost that gets added on, and with Fire 2 there's a larger boost that gets added on in the calculation. I'm not completely familiar with how the calculation works, but there's 2 aspects to it. There's your magic stat, the enemy's magic stat, and then there's the extra boost that that particular spell has, and also the enemy resistance as well. So in that sense, what I'm wondering is if that boost is either increased or decreased in the randomizer, which could, for example, make Fire 1 do a lot more damage than Fire 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm wondering if Blizzard 2 in this particular seed had a boosted up add-on to how much damage it does. And I think probably the same with Fire 1 in this. I don't know if that makes sense, but...
I'm trying to think. Maybe I didn't understand it correctly, because the... Go ahead, say it again.
Okay, so let's just talk about vanilla. So you have Fire 1, you have Fire 2. So Fire 2, in the calculation that's used to how much damage it will do to the enemy, there's an additional boost onto Fire 2 than there is to Fire 1. So you have your magic stat, the enemy has their magic stat, the enemy has their fire resistance, and then so all of that is played into the calculation.
Right.
But with Fire 1 and Fire 2, obviously Fire 2 does more damage than Fire 1, so there's an extra boost that is added into Fire 2 compared to Fire 1. And just comparing Ice 1 with Fire 1, Ice 1 actually has more of a boost than Fire does, so if you're fighting a completely neutral enemy, an enemy that doesn't have like fire or ice resistance, and use Ice 1, it's going to do more damage than Fire 1 is going to do, because it's got an extra, Ice 1 has an extra boost to it compared to Fire 1.
Okay.
So what I'm wondering about is if the randomizer, they randomize what all those boosts are behind the scenes. So even though in vanilla Ice 1 would normally do more damage than Fire 1, but it could randomize it where Fire 1 could do a lot more than Ice 1, Ice 2, Fire 2, regardless of the other stats, if that makes sense.
Yes, and I absolutely do believe so, and if that holds true, that actually makes sense why there are 2 different spell powers randomizer settings in the randomizer, because like by design, you know, spell 1 to spell 2 to spell 3, if it's laser, right, gets progressively stronger because that's how it's designed. But in this randomizer, you know, Ice 1 could be the good one and Ice 2 could just completely blow. And Firebird could be great, but Fire not so much. So I wonder if, you know, if that's how the two stats are set up. And yes, and the monster resistances and things like that are probably also rolled. I do know Gorcia was resistant to laser, because, you know, I only did 100 damage with it when on, let's say, a neutral enemy or seemingly neutral enemies. I was doing 1600 with laser 3 and like 1400 with blizzard, but not against Gorcia. So I know he had lightning resistance there. But yeah, I imagine...
I think you also had fire resistance, because I tried Fire 1 on Gorcia.
And how much damage did it do?
30-something.
Oh, yeah, then he had fire resistance. He probably did not have ice resistance then, because that was the one spell... Like, it did 1,000 damage, or 900, whatever it was. It was a, you know, it was a lot.
Okay.
So... I would definitely say that he did not have ice resistance, and I just happened to find that and land the blow. Because there were some strong spells this game.
Yeah. Well, that was originally I was questioning how these the seed would turn out, but I was actually pleasantly surprised.
I actually think that you could do a lot with the flags and seeds and everything, and find and have a good time, whatever it may be, you know.
Yeah.
This
is a new stuff. PB for me.
Yeah, new PB.
117.44.
PB hype. This is really close. This is like 6 seconds off of my PB of just regular traditional.
Huh.
Like, it's really close.
Yeah, I guess the advantage to doing the vanilla map is you already have the exploration knowledge, so you know exactly where to go, where the randomized map, you have to figure out where the places are. But on the flip side of things, if you're doing the randomized map, you could have all the places together and you don't really have to travel much when you get to the northern continent, and then that could actually save more time than what you would get with a vanilla map.
And absolutely, and I think I've gotten there just because I have run that a lot. So I've thrown enough attempts at it to where the RNG has favored me in that regard. Because, yeah, if you go for consistency, you know, and know where it is every time, you know, you can build a faster time. In fact, the way I'm actually trying to beat Zero's cheater percents, because he actually has a lot of consistencies and has a solid plan and executes it, and has basically done it. Like, he timed the hits between Grandpa and Grandma and everything to get the time that he did, right? And really, the only way I'm going to... And he did it with a lot of vanilla stats, you know, wherever he could. Vanilla maps, so he knew where everything was and could time everything out. Vanilla shops, so he knew where to get his harps and everything. And I'm trying to beat it, because when I do, I will have RNG'd, you know, the harps to be at Lamel, you know, and I RNG'd a 700 hit weapon and just went to Grandma and Grandpa who had less health and make it towards the end. So I am actually trying to outluck my brother's record, because he smartly built the best standard run he could for that one, and it's really strong. So the only way I'm gonna beat it is I'm gonna have to get luckier.
So was that by basically finding the right seed number that gives you those particular stat boosts and the particular, like, having everything randomized in the right way? Or do you normally just do a random seed?
We usually just throw a random seed at it. It's, I don't think we run the same seed. and try to improve it on that one seed, it's the settings that we focused on. And basically, you know, you try to run to where a hermit has a 5-digit experience. You know,
Yep.
if you don't, you know, the run's over, do another one type of deal with a new seed until you get it. So, I'm not sure if my brother has, but I haven't. I don't run the same seed. I just keep throwing new seeds. I'll run the same settings, but never the same seed. So.
But now that we realize that we can just go to the inn, change the flags to get all the runes, that could throw a whole new dimension into that.
That's a big one. That is a real big one. You could
just skip Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah, because that's really, really big, right? Because then the only fights that you have to worry about is Pyson and Gorcia. That's it. You know? Maybe Ramus as well, but you could always whistle him. But after that, yeah, there's no one left. So you just have to RNG 2 main bosses in your favor. That's really doable. You could come across that in your favor easily.
Now, do you usually stop in Bonro to get some exegates so that when you pick up the wind rune, you exegate out of the cave?
I should. No, I don't think so. You know what? I think I hope and pray that I have the exit spell. If not, then I get out.
Oh, okay.
Because you give yourself 16 spells, so you'll,
yeah.
You'll try to, yeah, use the exegate. At most, you only need 2. Yeah, you only need 2. The wind rune, yeah, the Wind Ruin and Sorrow are the only 2 exegates that you need.
Yeah, which, if you change the flags, then you skip all of that.
Yeah.
Then it might actually make sense to just make a straight shot from... Actually, it makes me wonder if a randomized map could actually work better on a cheater percent, because really what you just want to do, you want to get out of the Cave of Earth and you want to go right to the Cave of Melanam, grab the wind rune, and then, you know, you're shooting to the end. So if it's a randomized map and you got the 2 places that are right next to each other, that could probably be a lot quicker than having to run from one end of the continent where you get out of the Cave of Earth to going all the way to the other end of the continent where the Melanam cave is.
Yes. And that usually you're gonna come out on top because coming out of the Cave of Earth, the Wind Ruin is at the far end. So almost no matter how you RNG it, it's gonna be better. The only worst thing is that you're in the middle and you go left when it's to the right. That's about the only worst thing that could come out, right?
Right.
But you probably, where you lose actually surprisingly a lot of time is that final ice island. Because if you include, before the new tech that you have just discovered, you have to go to the town, you have to, you know, go to the Cave of Sorrow. I'm not sure whether, you know, fight Grandma and Grandpa. And then go back to that town and then go fight the castle. Depending on where the cave is, where the castle is, and where that town is, it could be very inconvenient, you know, and far away from everything else.
Right. If you don't have to fight Grandma and Grandpa, though, by changing the flags, then you just warp right to Guanas, you change the flags, and then you walk out and you hope that that Gorcia's castle's right there.
Yes, and you actually get 2 chances, because you can actually get off the airship as well, if it's close by. Because if you've already got it, whichever one is closer, works. I guess it just, I think it's in more vanilla, or not vanilla, but in regular randomizer, that I'm surprised at how much backtracking I have to do on that last ice island. For some reason, it never is short. It's never short. You could have the airship and the town close together in the bottom left, and then the cave and the castle, the top right. So you got to go to the cave, get out, go back to the bottom left, and then go back up to the top right. Like, I've had that happen enough to where I guess I've been scarred by it, because I can believe it. Lot to theorize. A lot of interesting stuff.
I think that would probably just be more of a thing where, you got to roll the right seed in order to get it really quick.
Yeah. Gotta throw attempts at it. When it comes to RNG, there's only one way to beat RNG. Throw attempts at it. That's the only thing you can do.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you, Joe, for inviting me. I'm glad, to do this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm glad that we were finally able to get something going like this. And I'll try to find out to see if we could get some of those really, really longathon runs in, because that might be cool if we could have it broadcasted on there. The only thing that I would need to check on is I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to have a commentator commentating on it, because when you're doing a randomizer like this, if we're just kind of chatting, then it doesn't really explain to the audience about the randomizer. It doesn't really explain about what we're doing and stuff. And if there's a commentator that's watching us and kind of talking about what's going on, then it kind of makes it more interesting
and easier to follow and translate. And I agree. I will ask a couple folks if they would like to do it. I am looking at the camera. We'll see. And maybe do some side practice for it. But I don't have that many people that I could highly recommend. But I think you are correct, Joe. I actually think a commentator to describe who's doing what they're looking for, or what they're possibly looking for, trying to achieve, right? Understand translate how it's like in the vanilla game, but here in the randomizer, they're trying to take advantage of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that sounds like fun. That sounds great. And I completely 100% agree with you that somebody like that is needed.
Yeah.
If I could clone myself, or if I had a cloning machine to clone you, I would do it. I'd clone you so that you could do it. Huh. That sounds like just don't make the longathon in October. My October's booked.
Okay. Is that where you're doing that Super Smash tournament?
No, it's my horror game month on my channel, and we seem to have the most fun. Everybody looks forward to it. I only do scary games in the October, which is not exactly true, but mostly true. So that's how my channel started.
There's one runner on Halloween. He specifically ran 7th Saga because he said it's a scary game.
Some of the monsters are a little creepy. Yeah. I'm now blanking on the green finger pointer mutant. Oh, I always thought he was creepy. And undead.
The undeads too.
Yup. I was thinking the undeads too. I didn't find the S-Witch all that creepy. Not Flame Guy.
The S-Witch, they were just like a statue.
Yeah, but I would get captivated by their face. Like the Titans, I felt nothing. But but them, there was a little something, so I'm not quite sure.
And probably also to a certain degree, the spiders.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's the way their legs and their body when they come in to attack you. It's an attack mode, and you know, it's like kind of. It's got intent. It's menacing.
Yeah.
And I fear sages because they're tougher than they look, but that's different.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
Joe.
right. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night here. But yeah, glad you were able to run tonight, and yeah, we'll have to try to plan something again sometime soon.
I hope to do so. It was an absolute pleasure, Joe. Oh, I'm just saying it out loud because otherwise I forget. I'm going to message you right after I hit this stream off button. So, thank you. And we'll do it again soon. Ooh, that would be fun. Yes. Well, he could beat me in the first one. In the middle of mine, we could have put a big old cheater on it. Disqualify. All right. Thank you, Joe. You do the same. Bye-bye. And I am muted there. So one last thing for chat. Thank you all so much for hanging. I'm not even sure if you guys could have heard the end, but that's okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I've got a lot of names that I'm going to try to not forget. Donnie, Pelindran, Island, Gamba, Keen, Mag, Edge, Donut, Bro, Coolio, Gamba, I think I said you twice, Anonymous, to Joe, of course, Keen, did I say you already? Mother, Sia, and there is, I think, one more unusual suspect that I really gotta, I gotta really start getting a bot that records these now, because sometimes I just don't know. There was Super Gamer Life. That's not his name, and I apologize. It's been a long time. It's been like 3 years. It's been quite a while. But thank you all for stopping by. This was fun. We will do more. But next Monday should be the last day with my brother on RBO. So that will end. We might do a little something afterwards. So that may be, kind of fun. Next Wednesday, we're getting started. And I know October's around the corner. I have planned for it. But I think, I think you will want to be there. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully the rest of the week goes well. Have a good day, good night, go weekend wherever you are, please. If you come across a loved one, be sure to tell them that you love them. All right, guys? Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Joe. Beat me the first round, and I think he might have beaten me anyway. And I'm a filthy cheater. And GG's on that second one. Tight to the end. To the end. Thank you, Joe. It was definitely fun. We'll do it again soon. All right. Bye, everyone.